Hello guys, today I'll show you some of my R&D how to get caustics inside RenderMan. So you can see that we do have a very simple scene here, and if I do a render here, now you can see the render is done, and you can see that we do have a caustics. This is not a caustics, it's just a shadow of your plane. So how it is happening? So just go to your light and you have to go to your advanced. In this advanced, you have this thin shadow is turned on by default. If it is turned on, you will get this kind of output, which is looking like caustics, but it is not caustics. So if I go to your render settings, and you can go to your integrator, and we are using that path tracing, you have to come to your allow caustics, and if you do so, and if I go for the render, now the render is completed, and you can see I have allowed the caustics also, but the effect is not coming as desired. So go to your ray trace light path. So this trace light path, if you on this, your thin shadow will turn off. As soon as you do that, if I go to your render and just only this area I'm going to render it out. Now you can see that the render is there and we have the caustics effect here. But this effect is not as desired. It is very noisy and patchy. So if I use this, this is not the proper solution for that. So what you have to do is to go to your path tracer to VCM. What VCM stands for? Vertex Connection Merge. So this is the VCM stands for, and this is your ray tracing and photon mapping combined together. And without photon mapping, you cannot have any kind of good caustics. So photon mapping is there. You can see that we do have every parameters, which is by default. And if I go for your render, now you can see that we do have clearly better looking caustics. And this is really nice looking caustics, that this is how it is happening in the real world. So you can see that what you have to do, you have to click this trace light path option, and you have to use this VCM, and then you will get this caustics effect. But one more thing is this, that you are not having any kind of illumination inside that water. So you can see that this area is extremely dark, and you can see this is our water, but this water has no refraction of that your teapot. So here it should have some refraction effect in this view, but we are not having that, as well as we are having extremely dark output. That's because of we're not getting any kind of bounces inside that water. So to fix this issue, what you have to do, you have to go to your default ray depth. And default ray depth means is like bounces. How many light bounces you want to have in your scene. So you can see that max diffuse depth is 1 and we have to make it 4. So when we have make it 4, and then if I just select this area and render this out, we'll get two changes. One is that you have illumination here, and another one is that you have the refraction on the water of that teapot. So just take a render, full render. Now the render is done. You can see that we do have very clear caustics effect with the illumination inside of the water, and that we have that refracted effect on the surface of the water. And also as you'll have that reflected caustics on the wall also. So this VCM and with this max diffuse sample with this your trace light path will make your caustics looks even more better than your path tracing integrator. So this is how you'll get that caustics inside RenderMan. Hope you have liked it. Thanks a lot for watching.